Hello, Sunshine. Welcome back to another episode of HeartablazE podcast. I'm your host, Jimmy, and today we went to the Fashion Thrift Society. It's been just one of those things that, again, is on my list, and which is why this is so good for podcast. This has been on. One second, I'm going to close the window. But I have been wanting to go to a thrift store for ages, or like thrift shopping in general. And just one, I didn't initially know where to go, and two, I just didn't really know like how it would be, and finally got it done and ordered a ticket for this event because I remember hearing about it last year. So when it popped back, I was like, yes, this is my chance, let's make it happen. But again, I don't have a lot of money to go around, so I was very limited. I had a budget about $25 to $29 roughly left over that I was like intentionally putting forward for this event. So I was hoping that there would be something cheap, and it turns out there is. And we're gonna unbox one of the things. Unbox, I guess, like open it. But so basically what you're looking at is what I got was this hat, which I love. I've always wanted one of these, and I've never seen it anywhere before, and this really caught my eye. I knew I was going to walk away either with a hat or like a jacket, unlikely because it's too expensive, but that would be what I choose, and then maybe potentially some cheap jewelry. But I just didn't think anything would sit in the range. I saw some necklaces I absolutely love, which were very some Viking inspired along that line. Those were like $45 very early on. Anyway, so the event was pretty good. The good thing is, even if your sense of direction is terrible, so long as you follow the apps, go to like Sydney Olympic Park, come out, and then you'll see a bunch of people and just follow them. And then I found the venue pretty quickly. And then start off with a very small venue, go in. The ticket section was really, really great. They had like 4 or 5 people. It was a huge queue, but it went so quickly. It hardly felt like we waited at all. There's like almost no idle time, which was amazing. Really cold. So if you do decide to go at this time of next year, make sure to wear a lot. And then basically I then went into the venue, and there was basically a few stalls at the top, and there was a DJ, so that was really, really cool. And then she was a female DJ, really cool, and she was like kind of grooving. And then I noticed, I was like, whoa, that's where the real venue was, and it kind of overlooks from the sort of like the veranda, and then goes down, and then you look down, and it's just like a huge wave of people. Really, really big venue, a lot of selections, a lot of price ranges, things for $1, there were things for $5 on sale, there were things for $10, and then there were like the more sort of upscale, upcycled and sort of more like vintage fancy stuff. But basically, so I got that, and then I also got from a really cute place called FERN, and the shop owners were super, super fun and super nice and really easy to talk to. Just really great energy. You can kind of tell just by talking with them. So I saw they had a bunch of flower designs like for earrings, and I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind like some new earrings. I'm going to shop for earrings for a while. And I was thinking, oh, flowers are pretty cool, but I was hoping there would be something sunflower. I did see like a rings from somewhere else, another vendor that had like sunflower, but it was pretty ugly. And also none of the rings were open rings. And for me, I have very huge knuckles and then pretty skinny fingers. So I always have to have like open ring design. Otherwise it just never works. It won't sit right on me, which is kind of the reason why I changed from the butterfly ring in the end and didn't really wear that one out. It was just shifting left and right too much. Anyway, so I ended up deciding between some of the bunch of flower selections there that you can see that I was picking around and kind of choosing. I ended up with like the sort of like more, I guess, like a daisy design, and I thought that was a very nice, and it kind of almost looks like eggs from far away. Kind of satisfied my foodie and also my flowery kind of vibe. So that would be cute. I'll be trying it on for the video at one point. And then the other thing that I really want to look at is this place, which is really cool. So what happened was, let's get it open first. Okay. What's the place called again? Oh, there's a giveaway. So the place is called TASHIA'S Crystal Paradise. Here's a little plug-in for them. And also, of course, a plug-in for FERN. So TASHIA'S Crystal Paradise, I saw a nice ring, very minimalistic, but really like the type of stuff I go for. It's super shiny and super dark, and let's see. Let me take off the oven. My favorite ring. at the moment. Oh, and then put it on. There we go. How nice is that? It's so like jet black, but super like. Anyway, so you can see it's really, really nice. Yeah, it's so shiny. This was $9 pricing. The earring was $5. The hat was $5. So I got a pretty decent selection with the small amount of money I had. And then so basically they're running a thing called like a what was it like a free what do you call it like a I forgot the word for it. Um, but basically this is $3 and they had a bunch of these packs, but it was like a lucky it's called lucky dip. And basically if you did have a purchase though you get it for free. Or you can like buy something and I think like scan it and you can get like one for free. I saw a girl in front of me doing that. Anyway, I want to know what this is because I don't even know like if it's jewelry or like what is it potential. Oh, so it's like a bunch of stones. I'm not really big on stones, but that's still pretty cute. Let's see. So, let's see if I can showcase this on camera. That's pretty cool. I feel like you could take this and get someone to eventually, I'll show you. Eventually get someone to turn it into like something cool. But I love this one. How pretty this one is. I'm gonna put down and I will take a video of it properly from the other side because the front view camera is always really blurry with this kind of micro stuff and it's really hard to showcase. But yeah. But the event was really, really fun. It was really, really simple. There's really nothing to it. That's like I find it really amusing how they have the change rooms. It's like basically these little mini hut tents. I didn't notice it till the end, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. People will do probably want to like try things on, so that kind of makes sense. Um, Other than that, I had a few friends mention like some of the people they know like that, but there was no way I was hunting down other people's friends because one, I'm not familiar with them, and two, there's no way I was going to be able to spot them in this like giant Where's Waldy kind of scenario. But I would definitely want to go again next year, and I want to bring a lot more money so I can actually get some decent stuff. But this was really, really fun. I really liked this, and this I didn't know 100% sure whether it was going to fit me. I have like a little button on the side. It's cute. But yeah, it's so warm as well, especially for the ears, which is one thing I really like, and it's not as tight as like a beanie, so it's quite nice. But when it's really funny when you're walking and looking at the shadows, it looks like I'm like down there flying, just like yeah, I'm entertained. Okay, so this one was inside the crystal, Tasha's crystal paradise. It says you want to win free keychains, which I'm never against free stuff, so I might enter for that. That'll be really fun. But yeah, do you like my little for today? A little bag and a little pin, but it's super cute. Yeah. Um, but I guess that's all. There's not much to Fashion Thrift Society. They've been around for ages, and we pretty much do it every year, I believe. And they have different locations in Sydney, in Australia, so not just Sydney has it. So you can definitely join from other places like Melbourne. And it's yeah, it's just overall lovely energy. People are really smiley. People are happy, and there's like a little coffee cart, like coffee truck right outside. You can sit on the grass and enjoy the sunlight. It was really nice and sunny today. And then you can get like ice drinks or hot drinks from there. You get a little grilled cheese sandwich. I decided to opt out and save money to buy the this, which I haven't had in a long time. And I'm buying this because it is very tasty, but also if you know, you know, this is for you because of you. So, if you're watching, yeah. Anyway, so thanks for joining this short-ish episode. There's not too many things to cover, but comment down below what other kind of thrift stores or thrift like events that you think I should cover, like go to and definitely experience, like your favorite ones. What's your favorite thrift item from recent purchases? Comment down below and let me know. The other one I'm looking to go to eventually is Killer Sales. That looks really fun and looks like a really good deal. Probably more so of a good deal than this one. Oh my god, I'm gonna not be able to stop fiddling and playing with this. Good purchase though, $5 only. So overall, I spent $5, $5, $5, $5. I bought a pair of earrings for my flatmate as well, so that's another 10. But that was 10, 15, and then plus $9, that's 24. Yeah, about $24. Not bad, right? Well, wait, yeah, 29, no, $29. $29, I think. So pretty good. It was about the price range I was like budgeting for, so I budgeted pretty good for this event. Anyway, I hope you guys get to experience some thrift shopping if you are into that stuff. And yeah, don't wait around. Enjoy things in life because live life like there's no tomorrow. You never know if tomorrow will come around. So anyway, keep up the sunshine and look after yourself and love your friends, family, and all those around you. And check on them frequently. And also remember to hang out and have fun. And keep up the sunshine. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.